Mario is one of the biggest franchises in the world. It's gone from video games to movies to shows to many other things. But there's one thing they've kept doing in the Mario universe: the mainline Mario games. The mainline Mario games are actually just the normal platformer games. I don't know if you've played them before, you know, your Super Mario Brothers, your Super Mario Odyssey, all that fun stuff. Well, today, I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite Mario game? Sunkavist said Odyssey. You know, that's a pretty good pick. I personally really like Mario Odyssey. You see, Mario Odyssey is a collectathon, similar to your games like Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. I'm not the biggest Sunshine fan, I'm gonna make that clear, but I do really like 64. Odyssey really expands on that concept, while also bringing concepts from other Mario games, just for the fun of it, really. Collecting the 800 and whatever moons. I haven't actually done that yet. I'm at like 500. I've got the darker side of the moon, but you know, I haven't even beaten the final course yet. I know, that's pretty bad. But I do know that Mario Odyssey is one of the greatest Super Mario games of all time. I'm not kidding. It's fantastic. You should play it if you haven't already. It's on the Nintendo Switch. Came out in 2017. You should probably buy it. Super Mario Brothers. Mainly the new ones, like New Super Mario Brothers and New Super Mario Bros. U. Okay, don't make me correct you. Super Mario Brothers Bros is just the name of the first game, but I know you're talking about the ones that have Bros at the 2D platform. You're talking about the 2D ones. You like New Super Mario Brothers? Yeah, that's fair, the DS one. And you? I mean, I like you, but I'm in a minority liking you. You see, the New Super series was 4? Technically 5, technically 6 Mario games that all kind of use the same art style for all of the games. It felt like each game was just the same game, but on a different platform. And sometimes that's fine. I didn't mind that personally. But I can see that those games aren't very creative, having grassland, desert, etc, etc. Every game was pretty much the exact same thing. And although each game had a slight quirk, the first one being that it's the first one, the second one being 4-player co-op, the second one on the DS, so the third one in total being coins, and the fourth one being the big world map and the starting at some random place and going to save Princess Peach in her own castle. But they're all pretty much the same thing. And that just was the Wii U and 3DS era of Mario. I mean, they're all pretty generic, but people like them. So I'm surprised that you said you. Minecraft's Super Mario Edition. That's just, yeah, as Lemmy said, it's just a world with a resource pack and Bedrock Edition on Switch. It's sad it's not its own edition. Okay, firstly, it shouldn't be its own edition. That'd be the dumbest thing alive. Secondly, it's also on the Wii U release. Bet you didn't know that, because no one cares about the Wii U, even though I made a whole video about talking about the Wii U. And for 38 minutes, you should probably watch it. Lego. I can't be bothered to get up, but just out of frame, I have, maybe you can see it, I'm not quite sure, but I have Lego Mario, like, back there. I haven't built it yet. I've had it for like 2 years. I haven't built it yet, but it's Mario. I guess it's technically a platformer. Super Mario Land 2, cause Wario. See, the Super Mario Land series is one of the best things. It's just an interesting thing, honestly. See, the Super Mario Land games are on the, well, at least started on the Game Boy. And you got Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2. Thing is, they actually made a Super Mario Land 3, named Wario Land. It was called Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land. And then Wario Land became its own series, which is very interesting, and that series lasted at least all the way up until the Wii with Wario Land the Shake Dimension, it's called here, or Wario Land Shake It, as it's called elsewhere. And I just find that really interesting. I haven't played that much Wario Land. I played a little bit of the Virtual Boy Wario Land. That one's really good. I'm not gonna lie, that's really good. And Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance, amazing. I have barely played it, but the parts I have played are fantastic. That's kind of the evolution of the Mario Land series. Honestly, they should do another Wario Land. Mario Kart Wii. That's, first off, that's not how Mario spells kart. And secondly, that's not a mainline Mario game. Did you even read the question? Well, I decided to put it to a vote to see what you guys thought was the best Mario game out of all of them, out of your suggestions. But before we get into that, I'm here to tell you that this video is sponsored by World of Tanks. World of Tanks is a multiplayer online action PC game revolving around the armored combat of the mid-20th century. country. Tankers can obliterate each other on 30 realistic maps inspired by real-life World War II battle locations. Players have over 600 vehicles from 11 nations at their disposal, all stunningly recreated with using original blueprints, which that's kinda cool. Team spirit and thoughtful tactical gameplay are just some of the reason millions of gamers all over the world love World of Tanks. I actually knew a few people a while ago that played World of Tanks, and I'm telling you, they were like addicted to World of Tanks. They were big into the army, and I personally think World of Tanks, incredible if you're into that stuff. It is. It's great. It's really good. Anyway, I'll get back to the scripted part of the ad. If you click the link in the description, you can join and claim some gifts. That's pretty cool. We need to find out who the winner is. So the results of this have actually changed since the last time I looked at it. New Super Mario Bros. U out of Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Land 2, New Super Mario Bros. And New Super Mario Bros. U was winning by 1 vote. Now, Super Mario Odyssey and New Super Mario Bros. U have an equal amount of votes.